Have you ever wondered why you willingly subject yourself to the terrifying world of horror? From creepy crawlies to jump scares and chilling plot twists, horror is a genre that revels in our darkest desires, or should I say our deepest fears. But what is it about these fears that we find so alluring? Is it the adrenaline rush, the challenge to our rationality, or something else entirely? Join us as we delve into the psyche of horror enthusiasts and explore the fascinating reasons why we crave the scare. Why do we enjoy horror movies? The answer might surprise you. It could be because of the way our bodies react to fear. When we're scared, our bodies release adrenaline, a hormone that makes our hearts race and our senses heighten. This can be an exhilarating experience, almost like a roller coaster ride, which might explain why some people get addicted to horror movies. According to psychologist Dr. Irvin D. Yalom, this intense physical reaction to fear can be very addictive and even euphoric. In fact, he suggests that many people who seek out scary movies are unconsciously trying to recreate the intense physical reaction they experienced as a child when being chased by a monster under their bed or through the house. These individuals want to feel that physical reaction again, not to be harmed, but to experience the intensity of life. But it's not just the physical reaction to fear that makes horror movies so captivating. The uncertainty of what might happen next keeps us on the edge of our seats, unsure of what to expect. This element of surprise adds an exciting twist to the story, keeping us guessing and fully engaged. Another reason why we love horror movies is because of our individual personalities. According to a study by psychologist Dr. David E. James, some people have personality traits that make them more susceptible to enjoying horror movies. For example, those who score high on the sensation-seeking scale, meaning they're always looking for new and exciting experiences, are more likely to enjoy watching horror movies. Additionally, individuals who possess a high level of trait anxiety, meaning they're prone to worrying and nervousness, also tend to enjoy horror films. This might seem counterintuitive, but it's possible that these individuals are drawn to the intense emotions that horror movies evoke, as well as the opportunity to experience these emotions in a safe environment. But there's another psychological mechanism at play here, and that's suspense. Horror movies often keep us in suspense, meaning we don't know what's going to happen next. This lack of resolution creates a sense of anticipation and keeps us on the edge of our seats. According to psychologist Dr. Brian Kenneth Gill, suspense is a powerful psychological tool that can evoke a wide range of emotions in viewers. It can create a sense of anticipation and excitement, but it can also evoke feelings of anxiety and fear. In the context of horror movies, suspense is used to build tension and keep the audience engaged. By withholding information or hinting at potential dangers, horror movies can keep us guessing and wondering what might happen next. This uncertainty creates a sense of anticipation and keeps us on the edge of our seats. And let's face it, isn't that exactly what makes horror movies so thrilling? Now, let's talk about empathy. Horror movies often feature characters who are placed in terrifying situations, and we find ourselves connecting with their fears and feeling their pain as if it were our own. In fact, according to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, we're more likely to feel fear when we see a character in a movie or read about someone experiencing fear in a story. This phenomenon is known as emotional contagion or empathy. When we see a character in a horror movie being chased by a killer, our brains process the information, and our bodies react as if we were the ones being chased. This is because our brains are wired to empathize with others and understand their emotions. In the case of horror movies, this means that we feel the character's fear as if it were our own. But it's not just our physical reactions that are affected by empathy. Our memories also play a role. In a study published in the journal Emotion, researchers found that people remembered more details from a story if they had a strong emotional connection to the story and its characters. This means that horror movies that evoke our empathy are more memorable than those that don't. So not only do we feel the character's fear, but we also remember the experience long after the movie is over. And let's not forget about the power of shared fear. Watching horror movies with friends or significant others can enhance the experience for several reasons. First, it provides a sense of social bonding. Sharing a scary experience together can create a sense of camaraderie and closeness, which is why many people prefer to watch horror movies with others. Additionally, the presence of others can provide a sense of security, making it easier to confront fears. When we're scared, we naturally want to be close to those we love and the people we're connected to. Psychologist Dr. John Cacioppo explains that we're social creatures and we naturally gravitate towards others in times of fear or uncertainty. This is because we know that we're not alone and that we can rely on each other for support. In fact, a study published in the journal Emotion found that people who watched a scary movie with their partner felt less physiological fear than those who watched it alone. Instead, they felt more social fear, meaning they were worried about how their partner would react to the movie. So the next time you're feeling brave, gather your friends and family and watch a horror movie together. You'll not only have a great time, but you'll also strengthen your bonds with loved ones. But our attraction to horror goes beyond just a thrill or a good scare. It can also be a way for us to confront our fears and gain a sense of control over them. In a safe environment like a movie theater or at home, we can face our fears and realize that we're in no real danger. This can help us become more comfortable with uncertainty and build our resilience to real-life stressors. Moreover, horror movies allow us to explore taboo subjects and confront the darkest aspects of humanity in a safe and anonymous environment. We can witness the depths of human depravity without any personal risk and gain a better understanding of the world around us. But let's not forget the evolution of horror itself. What scared our ancestors in the past may not evoke the same fear in us today. Classic monsters like vampires and werewolves may seem silly or comical now, but they were terrifying in their time. As society evolves, so do our fears and what we find scary. Modern horror often delves into the psychology of fear, creating suspense and building tension to truly terrify us. In recent years, the horror genre has also been influenced by technology and social media. Found footage horror movies like The Blair Witch Project have become popular, immersing viewers in a more realistic and authentic experience. Additionally, social media has allowed for the rise of viral horror stories and challenges, which tap into our fears and anxieties in a relatable and contemporary way. Some argue that horror movies allow us to confront our deepest fears and anxieties in a safe environment. By experiencing fear in a controlled setting, we can gain a sense of mastery over our emotions and become more resilient in the face of real-life challenges. Others believe that horror movies provide a necessary outlet for confronting the darker aspects of humanity and exploring taboo subjects. By witnessing the depths of human depravity on screen, we can gain a better understanding of the world around us and our place in it. For those who love horror, the allure of the genre is undeniable. Whether it's the physical reaction to fear, the thrill of uncertainty, the opportunity to confront our fears, or the chance to explore the darker aspects of humanity, horror movies offer a unique and captivating experience. So the next time you're looking for a good scare, don't hesitate to indulge in your darkest desires. Just remember to bring your friends and family along for the ride. Who knows, you might just learn a thing or two about yourself and the world around you while screaming your lungs out. The future of horror looks incredibly promising, with new and innovative ways to scare audiences constantly being explored. Virtual reality and augmented reality technologies have the potential to revolutionize the horror experience by immersing viewers in a terrifying world like never before. Imagine facing your fears in a virtual environment where everything feels real and the line between fiction and reality blurs. It's no wonder why horror games are becoming so popular. They offer a safe space to confront fears and escape into a world of make-believe. As technology continues to advance, we can expect even more immersive and terrifying horror experiences that will leave us on the edge of our seats. So if you're a fan of horror, get ready for a future filled with spine-chilling adventures that will test your bravery and push your limits. But for now, let's appreciate the classic and contemporary horror movies that have already left their mark on our culture. From the iconic scares of Halloween to the psychological twists of The Silence of the Lambs, there's a rich history of horror films that continue to captivate and terrify audiences worldwide. So the next time you feel the need for a good scare, pop some popcorn, dim the lights, and settle in for a night of spine-chilling entertainment. Just don't blame us when you can't sleep with the lights off.